Good morning. Welcome to a brand new vlog from home. It's actually a Friday and today felt like a natural day to start this because I have been filming a travel challenge video for the whole week that will already be up on my channel. So Harry and I were in Scotland for the best part of this week. We left on Tuesday. We did the sleeper train on Tuesday night. We spent Wednesday in Scotland and then it took us an entire day on Thursday to travel back home. So yesterday, I'm not gonna lie, the morale was pretty low. I spent 10 hours on trains or coaches because 2 of the trains got cancelled, which did we expect anything less, let's be honest. But I just thought I would bring you along on my weekend, on my Friday, through to like Monday. It's probably gonna be a 4-day vlog. This morning, I have been editing that video. I've been squirreling away. My laptop is struggling. And this afternoon, I have an appointment at the hairdresser's, so I'm gonna go get my hair done. I don't think it's gonna be anything drastic. I kind of just want a cut and like maybe a toner putting on because I've got some really blonde highlights put through it, but they weren't really blonde to start with. They were just a little bit more blonde than my hair. But obviously I spent a month in Asia, and whilst I was traveling in the sunshine, they've really lightened up and now they look a bit silly against the rest of my hair. Like, you can't see it too much when it's curly and you can't see it too much when it's tied up, but when it's straight and down, it's like 2 stripy panels on the back of my head. I'm not enjoying it. So I'm gonna ask them to just like kind of put some kind of toner, like so that it's a bit more even. And then I'm gonna attempt to get my nails done. I've had these on for about 4 weeks. They're really beautiful. I'm really happy with them. Maybe not 4 weeks, maybe like 3.5. But the reason that this vlog will end on Monday is because I am going to Morocco on Tuesday. I'm hosting a group trip with plot packers and I wanna get some like more Moroccan-y kind of nails. I think I'm gonna get like orange and pink. I've pinned a few pins on Pinterest and I'm gonna try. I don't have an appointment though, so they may well time me away because the nail salon I go to is called Star Nails. It's in Beverly, but it's very popular. I'm hoping like mid-Friday afternoon they might not be super busy, but I also know that people finish work early on a Friday. They might be. If I can't get in, I'm gonna make an appointment for early tomorrow morning or early Monday morning, just before I go. So either way, that'll be in this vlog, definitely. But I definitely do have an appointment to get my hair done, so let's go. Welcome to a brand new week. I'm feeling a little bit hay fevery. I don't know if it's hay fever or a cold. I think it feels like hay fever because it's kind of just in my sinuses. Like, can you hear that? I'll blow my nose and then I'm gonna go to the hairdressers. Hello guys, we're in the car. It's been a few minutes. I was gonna walk to the hairdressers, but guess who offered to drive me?
Yeah, me.
Here he is. Where have you just got back from yesterday?
Croatia.
Yeah.
Split. Very nice place. Very blessed.
My dad got my mum a trip to Split for a Christmas present. Don't you think that feels ages ago?
Yeah.
When you opened it on Christmas Day and we were really confused.
It was like funny.
Yeah.
I did say Christmas shop in Split as well.
Oh really? Well, how did you find it? Did you like Croatia?
Croatia is beautiful. I've never been before.
First time.
Weather was gorgeous. Perfect temperature. Blue skies all the time.
It looked very nice. It looked like the ideal holiday. Like if you just want to get away and have an actual relax. That's the kind of holiday I'm actually sort of craving. I feel like all my holidays and all my trips this year have been very go.
Also, it's only 2.25 hours from Manchester.
Yeah, it didn't seem to take you that long. Sorry, I don't know where the gimbal's going. We're just pointing at the road, but
literally, it's like, wow, you barely have time to sort of watch something on your iPad and it's like, oh, we're here.
I feel like European flights are all, in my head, I get on a flight and if it's in Europe, like, oh, it's 2 hours. Even though some flights are obviously longer, like Greece, Turkey, parts of like, I guess, like the Canary Islands are further away. But in my head, if that flight is European, it's a 2-hour flight. Anyway, I just thought I would say hello. They literally just got back yesterday. I've not seen you for like over a week.
No, now you're disappearing again.
And now, no, not yet.
Okay.
Tuesday, I'm going to Morocco. Now, I'm getting a fresh trim, ready for that trip. I think we have a hair reveal to do, and I think here's the best natural lighting because it's just light from all sides. So I didn't update you last night because it ended up being a big old rush. I was in the hairdressers for such a long time, and then I went straight out for dinner with Tom's family. He had like a big family dinner last night, so I haven't updated you and I haven't shown you my hair. But as you can see, it is quite a lot darker, but I do think it looks significantly better than it did. Like, the colour that it was before was just like, not even really a colour, it was just the colour that had faded. So it was really quite orange. And my hairdresser was like, this is not the colour we started with. And I was like, no, because I've been in the sun quite a lot. And I think my hair just really does want to be lighter than it is right now, because even though I've not been blonde for like 2.5 years, that bleach is still underneath the ends of my hair. Like, obviously this bit that used to be blonde is still blonde underneath there. You can never really bring that back. So really until that's completely grown out, it's always going to want to lighten up, especially at the ends. Anybody that's been from blonde to brunette will understand the struggle, but I do just think that it looks a lot healthier. Obviously I've just put a few curls through the ends because it is Saturday morning now. Hello, welcome. Don't know what that sound just was. I am in on my own. I hate that. I literally hate when I'm upstairs like getting ready or I'll have music on and then I'm like, did I just hear a noise? But it is Saturday. I thought I'd pick you back up because today's a really exciting day. I'm actually heading over to Manchester with Tom, and then we are meeting my brother Harry and his girlfriend Imogen there because they're already in Leeds. And then guys, we are going to surprise our friends Leah and Ethan. Now, this is quite rogue because Tom and Imogen have actually never met Leah and Ethan, but Harry and I met them on my group trip in the Philippines last year. So you might remember that a couple got engaged on one of my group trips. Well, yeah, that was Leah and Ethan. And since then, we've just become really good friends with them. They came on the Sri Lanka trip. And it's Ethan's birthday, and they had already planned a trip to Manchester. And Leah has organised for us to also go and join them this evening. Ethan does not know. Like, he was like, oh, while we're in the north, it'd be lovely to try and catch up. And Harry and I were like, oh yeah, it really would. We're just not free that weekend, sorry. Which is very believable, plausible, but we actually are free this weekend and Ethan does not know. So we're gonna try and pull off a surprise. I think it's a little bit stressful trying to organise something where like you can't slip up and you need to be there on time. And basically the way we're gonna do it is Harry and Imogen and Tom and I will be at the restaurant before they get there, because otherwise I was thinking like they're gonna have to turn up at a restaurant and then he's gonna be wondering like, why are we sitting on a table of 6 if we all then come to the restaurant afterwards? So we need to make sure that we're there before them. They're already in Manchester, they've been there since yesterday, so they're chilling, that's fine. But we need to make sure that we're there before the table booking, so we cannot be late today. Anyway, I'll show you my outfit. It's pretty basic, to be honest, but I actually love this top. I got this top from ASOS and it's just got this little detail of like ruched sides, like it's nothing special. And then I've got it on with my satin black skirt. Again, nothing special. I'm gonna wear a jacket and I'm gonna do my makeup in the car because it's like 2 hours to get to Manchester and I honestly just couldn't be bothered doing my makeup right now. So I thought I'll do this when we get there, / when we're a bit nearer. But yeah, Tom's about to come and pick me up. I just thought I would show you my hair because I am really happy with it, to be honest. It's just much more one colour, and actually it's not a permanent dye, it's like a semi-permanent dye because I didn't want anything really harsh on my hair. It's kind of more of a toning treatment dye, so it lasts for like a couple of months, like 20 washes maybe, and I don't wash my hair that much, so I feel like it will last quite a while, but it's just less harsh than having actual like full permanent dye put on your hair. That was a decision that I made because I've been chatting to you guys about how my hair feels really not weak, but like it's falling out a lot right now. And if you guys have watched for a while, have I missed a strand? Yeah. If you guys have watched for a while, you might remember that I've had this before. Like my hair goes through phases where it sheds a lot and I've never got to the bottom of it. I've been back to the doctors recently to have blood tests. I've been tested for everything you can be tested for. My iron levels are really low, but then my iron levels are always really low. So there's no change that would indicate like, this is why it's happening now. So it's all on my record. The doctor was like, yeah, it is your iron, but also it's likely that that isn't what your hair is caused by because you've consistently had the same iron for like, since I was a child, basically. Since the first time I ever had a blood test and they went, oh, you do border on anemia. And I was like, yes, that would explain a lot. But I don't really get on very well with iron tablets, so I take them on and off, but they really upset my stomach. It's a vicious cycle. I'm currently trying loads of different things. I've got prescribed different iron tablets. I think the girlies that get this will get this. Like, I feel this is just a struggle of being a girl sometimes. Like, so many girls have low iron levels. I know a lot of girls that struggle to get their iron levels up because iron tablets don't agree with them. I don't know necessarily. I personally don't think that is linked to my hair because, like I say, there's no pattern. We've completely side tangent. I actually really need to leave. But yeah, basically that was why I just didn't want like a permanent dye putting on my hair. I didn't want any more bleach putting through my hair, but I did want it cutting and to just look healthier, just for my own like self-esteem. On that note, we're going to Manchester. We're gonna have a really good time. I'm gonna try and get his reaction on camera because he is not expecting this at all. We have arrived in Manchester. I've got some makeup on now. We are in the Ibis. We're staying at Salford Quays, which is a little bit out of the city itself, but it's kind of easier because it's easier to drive here. It's also cheaper to stay here. But we are about to head into the city. We've just met Imogen and Harry. They're staying in the room next to us. And then we're gonna head into the city so that we're there. We're just gonna grab a drink, I think, because we're gonna be there a bit early. But I'm pleasantly surprised that everything has run smoothly. Usually something goes a bit wrong, like when we come to Manchester. I don't know what it is about Manchester, but we always get lost driving in. Like we always miss an exit or a turning and we always end up somewhere that we shouldn't be. And then also we thought that they weren't gonna let us check in to the Ibis until afterwards. So we we're gonna leave everything in the car, but they let us check straight into the room. So that was really good. It is raining, which isn't great. I'm gonna probably end up looking a bit bedraggled, but we're gonna go.
just go, hello. Just try and hide the camera a bit.
Should I stand up?
No, I think we'll sit, yeah, otherwise it's like the bench, isn't it? It's like...
Said it all along. What did she say? I've asked her all this time, so I've tried. This Molly's fault, she's really busy.
I got a couple more loads, buddy. Clean.
Are you on Nickers?
Yeah, my Sunday best. All right, go right ahead. What'd she say?
Yeah.
Did she mention a vending machine? You want me to help you out here? Give that vending machine a pull.
Oh.
Don't break it.
Right, we're in Wash House. This is a cocktail bar in Manchester. You might have seen it. It's very famous. It's also very loud in here. It's like a little hidden secret bar. You have to come through a laundrette. And then the entire menu is kind of based off of like conspiracy theories, alien abductions, loads of different things like the Bermuda Triangle. And then on the back of the menu, they've got a whole nother secret menu. You can scan this QR code. And I've definitely seen some of them on Instagram before, but I don't really know what they do. So I'm quite excited.
Harry and Emma Pam.
See, I'm trying to move the gimbal down right now. Oh wait, that worked.
Yeah, I think it is Zumba. What's on the top there? Cream?
Yeah, it's almond cream, I think.
Almond cream.
I think it said that, yeah.
Like that. It's a whole work of art. It's got a tiny little Hamlet skull. Good morning from the Trafford Center. Whilst we were in Manchester, we thought we would just come over here and have a little shop. Apart from it's a Sunday and it's stressful and it's busy, and I've also lost. No, I found him. I was just about to say to the vlog, I lost you. I just found you.
Hello.
In Sports Direct, and I was in Primark for far too long. I've had a sensory overload.
I've also bought quite a lot from Primark.
Yeah, that's £50 down, but also I actually did need quite a lot of that stuff because for my Morocco trip, the one that I'm on whilst this goes live, I have to wear like long clothing quite a lot of the time, like cut my knees out, cut my shoulders out. Realised I did not have that many without washing everything, so...
You getting a skirt?
I didn't actually, I got a dress in the end.
Nice.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Now we're all... I didn't know you were all in here. So
Yeah.
Right. We are now back in the car. We're actually almost home. I didn't film very much in the Trafford Center because that genuinely was a challenge. Like, I felt like my body went into fight or flight mode. It was so busy that we only really wanted to pop in just to go to Primark. Even that took like an hour and a half because of the queue lengths in Primark. I was this close to giving up, but I really needed just like 2 items of clothing that I could wear in Morocco because I'm going to be there for like 10 days and the dress codes are not super strict. Like, I don't think you have to be covered all the time. It's not like going to a temple, but you do have to be wearing like respectable clothing, and I just don't have very many summer clothes that are that kind of vibe. Like, obviously I don't want to be wearing jeans and I don't want to be wearing like thick t-shirts. I want to be wearing like linen and stuff like that because it's going to be like 35 degrees, and I was like, I just don't have anything, and I knew Primark would be my best bet, and it was. Like, the stuff in Primark's really good. I like their summer collection, but oh my god, how busy was the Trafford Center.
Crazy.
It was
absolutely mental.
Genuinely not enjoyable at all. I was just like, I want to get out. All I want to do is go.
Everywhere this weekend's been so busy.
Yeah, like, again, I didn't film very much in Manchester yesterday. I don't even know what that part of the vlog will be like. We spent about 8 hours out in Manchester. Everywhere was packed. Luckily we had reservations everywhere because obviously there was 6 of us, so we'd made loads of bookings. But it was just like crazy. You could not move in the streets. It was like Hindu Central. It was just not enjoyable, to be honest. And it's a shame because I like Manchester as a city, but I do think going on a Saturday afternoon is just not pleasant because it's just full of like everybody on hen do's, everybody on stag do's, and I know of course we are there as like a birthday party, but also it just, I feel like it didn't used to be like that. I feel like when we used to go to Manchester when I was younger, it wasn't as crazy as it is now. Yeah, either way, yesterday was lovely though. We had the best time. It was so lovely to see Leah and Ethan. It was the first time you'd met them as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Which
lovely.
was
really nice.
Really fun. Went to Washroom. Interesting cocktail bar. I definitely picked the wrong cocktail.
Wash House.
Oh, Wash House. Oh my god, I keep calling it the wrong name. And then we went to NQ64, which I had been to before, and it's basically like loads of arcade games, but also a cocktail bar. I think that's really fun. I do like a themed bar where you can like do stuff as well as just drinking. It's way better than just like sitting around a table getting drunk, because obviously then there's something to do, and the night was actually very chill. Anyway, now we are back in Beverley. This is what I'm currently looking at.
Cows.
Beverley Westwood and its cows. They're out in force. The weather is not great. It's been a really wet weekend.
There's a rainbow.
There is a rainbow, which looks really nice. Yeah, it's 5 p.m, it's Sunday, but our day is not yet done. We're gonna go home, we're gonna have some food, and in about an hour and a half or so, we're going to my friend Rachel's house, because this will be the last time I think I will see her before her hen do and her wedding. My friend Rachel is getting married this summer, and I'm actually a bridesmaid, which is just insane. I'm so excited. It's going to be my first ever wedding experience as an adult. I've never been a guest at a wedding since I think I was 12, the last wedding I went to. It'll be our last chance to see them, so we're going around there this evening, and we have also brought with us from the Trafford Center a little box of Millie's cookies to take round, because I thought that would be nice. They're probably a little bit squashed, they're probably rattling around in there, but yeah, I just thought it would be nice to take those. But I think when I get in, guys, I'll try and do a little Primark haul, because like I said, I was pleasantly surprised with what Primark had. Okay, I just checked. The Millie's cookies are looking pretty good. I am obsessed with Millie's cookies. The reason that we actually went in the first place is because when Harry and I were younger and we would like go to the Trafford Center with our parents or go to Meadowhall, we would always get Millie's cookies for the car ride back. And I think that now whenever I see a Millie's cookies in a shopping center, I'm like, right, we have to go and get some. So we basically got one of every single flavor, but I do just think they are the best. Do we want a cheeky little Primark haul? I went to Primark with the intention of picking up some longer items for my trip to Morocco, like I think I explained, and I was pleasantly surprised, if not overwhelmed. But I'm going to show you what I got. I'm going to start with what I'm actually currently wearing, because I wanted to try them on and I've just left them on. But I got these black long linen trousers, really flattering. These were £10. They've got pockets, and they also did these in white. White was very see-through, I'm not gonna lie, but I think they also did them in like orange, green. There was multiple colors. They've got a little drawstring on the waist, so yeah, I find Primark sizing so off. Like a small in Primark is supposedly a 10 to 12, but then sometimes is smaller than other items of clothing that I own that are an 8. So I feel like there's no rhyme or reason, and I actually committed to trying stuff on, which is potentially what sent me into like overdrive, because that was where I was just getting hot and stressed, and the Primark changing rooms are just not the place to be. But I'm really glad that I did, because literally none of it fit and I had to go back and change all of it. So then this dress, so these I got in a small, but they're a little on the tight size. Apparently they're a 12. Then I tried this one in a 10 and it was massive, and I had to go back and get it in an 8. So make it make sense. My top tip is try clothes on in Primark. The next item that I got, kind of for Morocco, kind of just for the summer because I liked it, is this long blue dress. It kind of like flows out a little bit. Pretty basic. It's pretty thin. This was £25, but it's pretty much floor length. I tried this on. I'm 5'7". It was like a perfect maxi length on me. And again, they also did this in white and then like a couple of prints. They had like some really nice prints that if you're going to Greece, like the classic blue and white. But I just got plain block blue for my trip to Morocco, and I think £25 is quite expensive for Primark, but I guess when you consider that that's like a full outfit, not too bad. Now, the others are quite boring. They're pretty basic. Got this just like t-shirt because again, I don't have that many tops that cover your shoulders. Like I've got this style of t-shirt that's like oversized and quite big, but sometimes, you know, when you just want to wear a little t-shirt, can't go wrong. Along the same vein, I thought this was so cute. I got this little cropped, just plain, like creamy colored tank top with this really, really gorgeous red like detail. And I recently bought a pair of red gingham shorts, and I just thought that this would look so cute as an outfit with that because it really ties the red in. This was also £3.50. just a little white tank top. It says fresh oranges, the Bahamas. Not really too sure why, but I just thought like with a little pair of denim shorts, you can't go wrong. The thing with white clothing is, as a backpacker, as somebody that travels a lot, it just doesn't stay white for long. And I feel like Primark's your best bet then, because like even if you spend more money on nicer quality white items, they still just don't stay white. So I love this. I could not believe how cheap this was. I'm so shocked. This was £14 and it is this yellow, like kind of yellowy orange gingham elasticated like skater style dress with a really nice front that kind of like dips down, the kind of like drop waist at the front there. Can you see what I mean? I actually didn't try this one on because this was when I'd lost the will to live. And I was like, you know what? That looks like it will fit. It's very stretchy. I feel like it can't really not fit. But yeah, I thought this was good for Morocco because of the colours, but just good for summer because it's easy to throw on. I love a summer dress, like a sundress where it's the whole outfit is just one piece of clothing. And then the last item that I picked up in the Trafford Center is a restock of my favourite perfume. And I genuinely mean this. My favourite perfume of all time right now is Red Temptation by Zara. Apparently this is like a dupe of Baccarat Rouge. I think it's meant to be a Baccarat Rouge scent. Obviously Zara are quite known for doing their like replicas of other fragrances, and I'm pretty sure the person that does the fragrances for Zara also works at Jo Malone, so they're like similar quality fragrances. I find this to be genuinely the best perfume in terms of long-lasting smell. Like if I spread this on this top now, I could put this top away and come back to it in a week and I would still smell this perfume on this top. So I just think that that is exactly what I want in a scent. This costs £18 when you consider how expensive perfumes can be. I just think you can't go wrong. If you're looking for a summery scent, is it summery? Maybe it's not summery. It might be a bit more wintry. I originally got it at Christmas time, so now in my head I do kind of associate it with Christmas. But I just popped into Zara to pick this up. That was stressful as well because the whole entire world was in the Trafford Center Zara. Yeah, basically that was my Trafford Center haul, and now I'm gonna pack everything for Morocco. Well, am I? I'm gonna start. It is now 12 o'clock, actually it's 10 to 12, and I have just packed up in town because I am going to get my nails done. I've had these nails on for about 4 weeks. They've honestly lasted really, really well. I think it helps that they're obviously kind of like nude, so you can't see the grow out as much. But I want really colourful, fun nails for Morocco, as I mentioned on Friday. Didn't manage to go on Friday itself, so we are back on Monday. I got an appointment for 12 o'clock. I'm not gonna lie, they're usually running late in this nail salon, so I think I'll have time to pop into Superdrug beforehand. I want to pick up some of my micellar water, just like a travel size one, and some curling cream for my hair because your girl is not having straight hair in Morocco. It's gonna be too hot. Yeah, just really running the last minute errands. I have T-minus 4 hours until I'm leaving for the airport. I'm getting the 4 o'clock train. Honestly, the journey itself is a mish. I have to go Beverley to Hull, which is fine. That's like 10 minutes. Hull to Doncaster, Doncaster to Peterborough, and then Peterborough direct to, where am I going? Stansted Airport. But the train station at Stansted Airport is like 2 miles away from the Premier Inn, so then I'm gonna have to get an Uber because I'm staying overnight because I have a 6 a.m. flight, which is not very fun, but it was £30, so like swings and roundabouts, you know, which I think is insane. When you consider my train ticket was 100 to get to the airport, the flight to Marrakesh being 30 is criminal. Like something is wrong with our rail system in this country, but that is a conversation for another day. Right now, Superdrug, nails, need to go pick up my iron tablets. That's my to-do list. We're back, the hair is fresh. And now I've got the task of attempting to pack this bag. Now I actually thought that I was gonna have loads of space because I am only going away for 10 days, right? And I don't actually need to take that much. Tell me how I've still managed to overpack. I thought that I was being savvy because I have this Zara bag and I've put all of my toiletries and all of my makeup in here, but I don't know if this is actually just hindering me. Also, it's so heavy. Like, I don't know how that's happened. Maybe that's not the best plan. I just thought that that was better for like being able to spread it all apart. I never get any better at this. Oh my goodness, guys, wait, actually, I'm back from town. I didn't show you my nails and I'm obsessed with them. I actually think this might be my favorite set of nails that I've ever had, and that's a bold claim because I've had a lot of nails, but if I lift the light up, because I feel like you need the light to see. I'm sorry, look at these. Like, I know that neutral is in, but I just wanted these gorgeous kind of like, not Moroccan nails, but just something a bit more deserty. I also can't believe these are my own nails, guys. Like, I'm really proud of that. Basically, I just showed a picture off of Pinterest of this like ombre style pink and orange nails. I'll insert the picture. And I think side by side, they're pretty good. Like, that's not a bad replica. And the way she did the ombre, because like there's a slight different tone of the pink and then the orange on here. I think you can see it. She used like a spray gun, and it was kind of like a really small version of spray paint, and she did that on my nails to get the ombre effect. I've never had that done before. I was so impressed. I was like, whoa. And she got this contraption out, and I was like, oh, and it was very much a trust the process moment, because until that point, these nails were neon orange. Like, I am talking motorway traffic cone orange. Like, not a nice colour, and she'd painted them all, and I'm the kind of person that sits in that chair and I'm like, oh, they're lovely, thank you so much. And inside I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna have these nails for a month. But now I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm so happy with them. They may not be the clean girl aesthetic, but to me, they're the Morocco aesthetic, so yeah, I'm happy with them. I've got 50 minutes until I need to leave for the airport. The bag is not packed, so I need to stop yapping and we're gonna go. I have successfully packed. I think that was the last clip that I filmed. And actually, I think this might be the lightest bag that I've ever travelled with. 14 kg is what the suitcase weighs. I was pretty happy with that, and I'm glad because I also have to carry it to Stansted Airport. Like, I have to get it on 4 trains, and when it weighs a lot, I just can't manage it. Like, there's nothing more embarrassing than struggling on and off a train or a tube with like a massive suitcase. Anyway, we are now at the train station and I am about to set off, so I'm going to end this vlog here. I know that this one was just a lot of me yapping, not a lot of substance. I hope you don't mind. I feel as though that's basically what my last 4 days have been. It's just been super busy, but like busy in the sense of just like one thing to the next thing, getting errands done. I'm in the car with my dad. There we go. I think you've already been in this vlog in the car.
In this very same one?
Yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
That was days ago.
Yeah, that was on Friday. It's Monday now. But
I've been in the car for 4 days.
He's just been sitting here for 4 whole days. No, he's very kindly dropping me off. I've got 4 trains to catch, as I said, so I'm going to go now. Thank you so much for watching to the end of this vlog. It's been a yapper. I'm going to go. And I will see you from Morocco.
Bye-bye.
Was that Moroccan?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.